We're picking at 6. Rick, can you get Marvin on the phone now?
Okay, let me get this straight. In the span of one day, you have managed to burn through 3 years' worth of number 1 and number 2 picks. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I quit, Sonny.
Don't quit.
I can't coach a team that doesn't have a future, Sonny. That's the way it works.
I got Tom Michaels on the line.
Sonny, are we trading 6?
Will everyone please just shut up?
Hey, what's going on, Table Breakers? Welcome to another episode of Crippling Mediocrity. This is our final episode before the draft, and we are very excited. Kind of like a couple weeks ago, we are going to be doing another mock draft, but this time we are going to be incorporating trades. We're going to be trading with each other. So some rules: if we have a trade that we want to bring up with someone, kind of just punch them in the face, whatever. And let them know you got an offer for them. If you got a trade that you want to offer to yourself, and what I mean by that is if you want to trade up with another one of your teams, with your current team that you're picking for, you put the offer out on the table, and everyone else gets to vote on whether that trade gets approved or not. Is everyone good?
Sounds pretty good.
Good deal to me, Sonny.
So we just tap the table, then we're good to go.
Sure, why not?
Just say I got a trade. You don't have to get obnoxious with it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just remember to flip over the table.
Exactly. Okay, we ready?
Let's go. Sounds good.
We have to mow the lawn first.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
1 second. Oh, man.
It was snowing out.
Yeah, spring weather.
All right. Okay. Pick number 1. My turn. Jacksonville Jaguars. Anyone want to make an offer? No, fuck you. Goodbye. Yeah, I mean, Kyle Trask is obviously the pick. No, just kidding. It's Trevor Lawrence. There's no explanation. Only way he sucks is if by September Ralph Kruger's the Jags coach, and we know what he does to number 1 picks. But I don't think that's going to happen. So, yep, Trevor Lawrence, number 1.
Wait, who is that Vanderbilt kicker?
Sarah Fuller.
Yeah, I was expecting her, to be honest.
Well, she's all yours now.
Probably drafted.
All right, Jets. It's your time to shine. Vanderbilt kicker.
No, come on.
Jeez, come on
I know.
now.
Come on, DJ would love that pick.
I mean, we have him on our draft board in Atlanta here, but come on now.
All right, but okay, yeah, Zach Wilson. He had a killer pro day. I actually saw some reports where he's trying to embrace the New York culture. He looked up Mark Sanchez.
Gave himself brain damage.
Yeah, he looked up Mark Sanchez, Chad Pennington, asking about their experiences. He's ready to go to New York. He's ready to change the franchise.
Oh yeah,
play in New York.
Oh yeah, I'm sure talking to them really made him feel well.
Yeah, I wonder how he's gonna like living in New Jersey.
Yeah, as I was saying,
he's probably preparing.
Jersey
He's probably,
scumbags.
I mean, he's probably just preparing for crippling depression.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, just trying to prepare.
It's only 5 years.
Yeah, and then he'll get traded to the Panthers.
Wait, no, he beat Darnold was out before the 5 years.
True. Okay, it's only 3 years.
There's probably a New Jersey quarterbacks anonymous where they all go and just talk about their sad
Eli
times.
Manning's the leader.
And they're just
That just says a lot right there.
And they just talk about all the mean stuff that the media has said to them because they're just a bunch of old yaks who just don't know what they're talking about. Well, who know exactly what they're talking about.
Well, Eli Manning's got to be a busy guy then because he's also in the My Brother's Overshadows Me club. So
wow, his brother's forehead overshadows him.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's be honest.
We're gonna make an Eli Manning donation.
Wow, it's taking 2 picks.
Yeah, we have 20.
It's taking the 2 safest picks from us.
Yeah,
We got 30 more to go.
Come on,
we're gonna quit while we're ahead.
All right. So with the third pick, the 49ers select quarterback Trey Lance.
Oh man, I was expecting Kyle Pitts here.
Ooh.
Don't even get me started. Trust me, I want it to be Kyle Pitts so bad. When John Lynch gets fired for this pick, I'll take the job as the 49ers GM.
All right, pick 4.
Can I?
Not
so fast.
No, I'm listening. Any offers? We're open for some trade offers
we all
here
have
in
offers?
Georgia.
I think we do.
We do all have offers for sure.
Damn.
All right, let me listen to these offers.
Where's your offer from?
Okay. I would like to trade up with the Denver Broncos I would like to offer you pick 9, pick 114, that's a 4th rounder, and my 3rd rounder next year.
Interesting. Any other offers here?
All right.
Yep.
Wait, I'll go first.
Buffalo. Come on.
All right.
Oh, you beat.
Oh no, actually.
Oh, and you can have John Elway.
I'm actually gonna trade up with the Vikings. I am going to give you 14.
Okay.
The 3rd round, 78th overall. 4th round, 125th overall, and 5th round, 168th overall.
Okay. And what are you doing?
The New England Patriots are going to swap with the 15th pick. We're going to give you the 96th pick, and we're going to give you a 3rd rounder next year.
Okay.
Unless you want to decline all of them.
Yeah, I mean,
you can't decline.
The world is your oyster right now.
Atlanta's pick right here kind of dictates a lot of the draft. So
We're gonna make a trade here. We're gonna trade with the Denver Broncos.
okay.
All right. So we're gonna be picking at 9th after this next. So
All right.
Okay.
Denver.
So the Broncos are on the clock.
Okay, and with the 4th overall pick, the Denver Broncos select Justin Fields.
All right. Hey, that's the pick. You can't,
Okay.
You can't knock it. That's
I
what they
can't-
traded up for. They traded up for their guy.
I actually like the pick. I actually
traded
do.
up for their
I like
guy.
the pick.
All right.
High IQ. I think he's going to prove a lot of haters wrong.
Well, Gabe's back on the clock because of the Bengals.
I'm a busy boy.
This pick should be pretty simple.
Yes, sir. Actually, this is difficult. Actually, to be honest with you, because now 1, 2, 3, and 4 have gone quarterbacks. This is the first non-quarterback pick, so they should be taking what is the best non-quarterback player available. And I've struggled with this pick.
It's because there's 3 different players.
There's
at
three.
every position.
There's 3 different players that I really want to go with. You know what? I'm just gonna try to be different from last time. I'm gonna go Kyle Pitts here with the Bengals.
There's no wrong answer there whatsoever. The Bengals may have the best spot in the draft with the way this shakes out.
Absolutely.
All right,
All
Dolphins.
right. All right, the Dolphins. What they're going to do here is that they're actually in a pretty special spot where, like, some of their needs is wide receiver, some of their needs is offensive line, and also edge. And I think there's plenty of depth in all those positions, and that is why the Vikings are going to trade up.
Well, we got to approve the trade.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you guys that trade. So just hear me out here. So
Vikings faithful over here.
Yeah.
I mean, I read some reports. The Vikings are going to send out their 14th overall, their third 78th overall, their 4th 119th overall, and 699th overall.
Before you take that, all right.
Yes.
Okay, let's make sure. Us in Carolina would like to make a deal with you. All right, we'll swap picks with you. Okay, so we'll give you 8th. Okay, we'll give you. Bring a notepad here.
He only had one number written down, guys.
I was not. Okay.
This is like Creed Humphrey all over again. I only got one name, guys.
All right, so I'll give you our 8th pick and our 39th pick and our 2nd pick in the next two second rounds and our 1st round pick this draft for you, that pick there.
You have to accept that. Also, you got to remember the Dolphins, they moved down to 12 and moved back up to 6. So to make them move back down to 14 would really, I mean, they gave up an extra 1st round pick to move back up to 6.
And they're getting a lot of
This may not sound like the smartest move, but
They get a lot of capital
there's a reason. There's a guy we want. You could decline it though.
Well,
Yeah, Panthers.
All right, cool.
Yep.
all right. So
They're at that spot.
All right, so with Carolina, we are going to be drafting a future Bill, wide receiver, Jamar Chase, LSU.
Really?
what? Wow, what a pick.
Really?
What a pick.
Uh,
You can't. That's his pick.
DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson.
Yeah, but Jamar Chase is fucking Jamar Chase.
Holy shit.
That's what
Yeah.
that's what Joe Brady too.
I mean, Darnold succeeds
We're
there
trying to give some talent around Darnold here.
But they need offensive line help too.
Yeah, but-
Why didn't you go for?
because the offensive line there's a lot of depth. That's not a terrible. I mean, he lost his 2nd rounder. Now he's not going to get his offensive line until the 3rd round. But
You could have gotten Sewell there.
Well,
but you
You'll
didn't.
see what we're doing. You'll see what we're going
All
to
right,
do.
so who's next? Is it me? With
Yeah.
The Lions?
Lions, yeah.
All right. Well, this is real easy. Does anyone want to trade for it? No.
It seems pretty.
No, I'm out.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Well,
I think.
do you want to trade with yourself?
Yeah, I think I might throw one in there with the Ravens.
Oh wait, what are you doing?
Well, because guys are dropping like flies. I mean, if I'm the Ravens, I'll swap. They can have the 27th and the 31st pick.
Wait, what?
He wants to trade the number 1 that they got from the Chiefs
Yeah,
for Orlando
the
Brown.
The 27th and the 31st pick in this year's draft, and you get a 4th rounder next year to trade with the Lions.
So the Lions are getting the 27th, 31st.
And a 4th.
And a 4th.
Was the 4th next year?
That okay?
Does anyone
I approve.
veto that trade? I mean,
I approve if that's okay with you guys.
I think if you're gonna,
I mean, if I'm in the,
they're in the bottom of the first round. I'm thinking these picks are going to be traded. So
you know, that's actually a pretty good deal for the Lions because they can actually. Yeah, I'm good with. I'm good with it. I'm good with
Here in
it.
this one.
Okay. Well, then the Ravens at 7 select wide receiver Devonta Smith.
All right.
Shit.
They get their true number 1.
We're going nuts today.
Well, I mean, I think I can explain that. I just don't know why the Ravens would sit pat at 27 and 31 and not use that capital to try to get something.
We're officially off the rails.
Hey, crazier things have happened.
The draft,
no,
the
I
draft
mean-
is a very unpredictable
Oh,
game.
for sure.
Well,
No,
let's be
not.
honest. And from pretty much from pick 4 to like 11, even 10 or 11, there could be a ton of movement
Yeah.
because there's players with these quarterbacks going so quick, everything's sliding down. You know, so I think at 7, Ravens 6.
All right, so and now 8 is my pick with the Fins.
You're picking now.
All right, well, I think the Fins are licking their chops right now because they're obviously going to get left tackle Oregon Penasuel.
Okay.
The right side of their line is intact. They have Robert Hunt, Austin Jackson on that right side, and Tua's going to love that pick. I think, honestly, if you're the Fins, you're happy, even though you didn't get any of the weapons that you wanted, but all that matters is
It's a
protecting
for
your
sure.
quarterback.
It's a for sure thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
mean,
Ritz, you're up
I
again.
missed that. All right.
You're the Falcons.
So, here in the nice old sunny state of Georgia, the Atlanta Falcons are going to be selecting offensive tackle Rashawn Slater, Northwestern.
You know, that's a good pick.
It's not a bad pick.
Their offensive line is actually not that good, and I think picking any sort of
He can play all over.
Yeah, it's not a bad pick.
it's about protecting Matt Ryan in his final years.
Yeah,
and then,
that was the point there. Because, our original option was a different guy that I did not trade up for, but we'll talk about that later.
all right. I think there's no more objecting that pick. Now it's the Cowboys.
Yeah, it's you.
Pretty easy here. Patrick Surtain,
Yeah, absolutely.
cornerback, Alabama.
I think that's like one of the most guaranteed picks in the draft.
No,
Surtain of the Cowboys.
Their defense was treacherous, and Surtain, I think he's going to go right in there and make a star of himself. No pun intended.
I would like to make a trade with the Giants. Trying to trade up with the Chargers. I would like to give you pick 13. And I would also like to give you our number 3 this year.
Yeah, the Giants feel pretty confident the guy they want is going to be there. So that's
Okay?
fine.
And so with the 11th pick, the Los Angeles Chargers will take J.C. Horn. Corner out of South Carolina. They just let go of Casey Hayward. Chris Harris only has 1 year left on his deal. They don't have Desmond King anymore either. And Horn has been recognized as the second best corner, maybe even the first in the eyes of some. So I think this is a good pick for that young Chargers defense.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Eagles on the clock.
All right. So we're going to draft linebacker Micah Parsons, Penn State.
Okay. DJ?
My pick here, huh? All right. So the Giants are going to take cornerback Caleb Farley. I still like this pick as much as I did in the first mock draft we did. I still think Caleb Farley. I know there's a lot of people think he's going to drop, and that might be right, but I think it's a good fit.
My pick, the Vikings now.
Yes, sir.
The Vikings obviously had made multiple attempts at trying to get into the top 10 to try and get Sewell. But obviously that's not going to work. I actually think that what's actually going to happen in real life. So I'm actually realistic war room stuff right here. But the Vikings are okay with it because their man is still right there. Christian Darrisaw, tackle, Virginia Tech. Their line is honestly their biggest Achilles heel. It has been a problem for many years. They get in that tackle to help protect Kirk Cousins, help the running game, and more. Not much to say there.
Okay.
Oh, it's me again.
Yes, sir.
All right, the Patriots. The Patriots are pretty bummed out that they lost out on the quarterback lottery, I guess you would call it. Does anyone want to trade with New England? I have a pick. If not, but I'm just seeing if anyone wants anything. Good?
Yeah.
All right. So New England's going to take J.O.K.
Take who?
J.O.K.
Koromoa.
Okay.
This is just like too good to be true if you're New England. I guess this is a consolation prize for not getting Justin Fields.
Cardinals.
All right.
Hold on there.
What do you got here? What do you got there, big boy?
Well, we would let you pick there right there, but the Buffalo Bills have an offer for you.
Woo! What do you got, Buffalo?
Well, you're back, Arizona. The Buffalo Bills would like to offer you their 3rd round pick, one of their 5th rounders, plus the 30th pick, and a 2nd rounder next year.
Yeah, we're gonna accept that.
All right, so the Bills now are moving all the way up to 18?
16.
Oh, to 16. And the Buffalo Bills, with the 16th pick, are going to select Travis Etienne, Clemson running back.
Okay.
All right. Even with Najee on the board?
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah?
gonna lie. I'm not a fan of this one. We can discuss this because I think ETN's the pick for the Bills. I just don't think it's here. But
Let's take our mock draft caps off. Let's put our Bills hard hats on.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest,
hang on, guys.
as the Cardinals GM, that sounded like a great accept because of all the capital and you're getting a player on top of it. But
Well, no player.
Yeah, Singletary wasn't coming.
Singletary
Oh, yeah,
was
Jay.
Singletary-
still, that's a lot of capital for Buffalo to give up for
No, I
that.
do actually think it would have been like, okay, so swap firsts, maybe add in the 5th and the 2nd, keep the 3rd? Or do you think it would have...
I would have waited.
Well,
I don't think you needed to go to 16 to get him.
Yeah.
Especially
Also,
with Najee Harris.
yeah.
I don't pull a trigger on a trade for the Bills until Najee goes off the
To be
board.
honest,
Yeah.
I wasn't drafting running back there either. I was going to actually go Zayvon Collins there. Yeah.
Probably a good pick.
I've been reading up. The Cardinals are like a dark horse to select them there.
That's actually pretty... Yeah.
So that's why I was
So I mean, I think ETN's the pick.
It's not going to be there.
I just didn't think it'd be there, especially for that much.
What's
if you're
the
giving up
team?
that much, you're getting Najee Harris, and that's fine. But that's a lot. Ideally, I think. I think the Bills want to. If you want to trade up for
Because
running back,
if the Cardinals didn't accept that pick, I think another good spot would actually maybe be the Titans.
Hey,
Yeah.
I think the Titans would have been a way better spot. I was thinking that the Finns could still maybe draft a running. The reason why I had that there was because the Finns could maybe
But
draft a running back there.
still gift wrap them Najee though.
Yeah,
yeah, you still get Najee Harris still in the division. And they still go.
Najee Harris.
And you gave up way too much to get ETN.
Way too much to get at the end. Yeah.
So
Well, it is what it is.
it is what it is.
all right, pick 17 now. Who is that 17?
That's me. That is the Las Vegas Raiders. Oh boy.
All right, as Darius Haywood Bay.
I'm going to go. That's a good one. First, anyone want to trade, or is everyone good? Okay. This guy's kind of slipped, and I think the Raiders kind of lost a little bit of O-line depth. So I'm going to go Elijah Vera Tucker here. Don't think I have that much to say. He's very versatile. He can play tackle if he has to, but he's officially a guard. I'm sure John Gruden will find a reason to give him a big old bear hug for whatever reason. And that'll be that. All right. Miami, 18.
And 18. So, pretty obvious. Running back, Najee Harris.
Oh, look at that.
Maybe we are a Dolphins podcast.
Why not?
That worked out pretty
Fans of
beautifully for them.
Washington football team.
The Browns actually have a deal with you.
Okay, I'll listen.
The Browns would like to swap first-round picks, give you a fourth and a third round pick next year.
To move back 8 spots.
To move up, yeah.
Well, for him.
Yeah, for him, yeah.
Or no, 7. 7 spots.
I think the Redskins are gonna. Sorry, guys.
Canceled.
I think the Washington football team is gonna stay where they are and pick. I just don't know who.
So the Browns can just go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to pick anyone? No. Just hoarding their draft picks.
Well, it's between a couple guys, but I think that what we're gonna do is the offensive tackle Tevin Jenkins.
Nice.
I think that's one of the few spots that Washington probably needs to upgrade offensive line, especially whether it's Heineke in the future, another quarterback at some point. But yeah, I think Tevin Jenkins.
Very nice, very nice. All right, big shot. Chicago.
All right. Here's the football my script here. The Chicago
Before
Bears.
you say your stuff, the Browns are going to try once again. They're not giving up here. They don't. They know how the toll's turning right now. They're targeting a guy and they want to get him. So they are offering you a swap of first-round picks. We're going to switch it up to the 91st overall pick in the 3rd round and a 3rd rounder next year. We're going to boost it
Third
up.
overall, 3rd round.
Yeah, 3rd round next year.
So a swap and 2 threes.
Yeah.
Where's Cleveland?
So you're moving back 6 spots if you accept it.
6 spots. Okay.
The Jets want to trade.
Ooh, what does New York want to give me?
We'll give you the 23rd pick.
Okay.
We'll give you this year's 3rd rounder
Okay.
and next year's 5th.
You know, I'm gonna decline both of these. I'm sorry.
Oh. Got someone?
Yeah, we're Walker Little, Stanford. What?
I just took the biggest drink of my life.
Well,
I just took the...
yep, write it in. It's a pick. I don't even know who the fuck that is, but okay.
Oh my.
He's actually projected to go in the 4th round.
All right, well, the Bears just took him.
Not on my draft board.
Not on your draft board.
He's on my draft board. He's projected to go in the 1st round here.
Oh my God.
All right, so the Colts are on the board, or on the clock, and I got to trade for you.
Okay.
The New York Jets want to swap picks. Same deal we offered the Bears. You get a 3rd and a 5th. 3rd this year. Swap a 3rd and a 5th next year.
Wait,
A
look,
swap, a 3rd, and a 5th next year.
the Browns are fighting back.
Okay.
Okay, they're going to swap, so you are going to fall a bit more. But we're going to give you a 2nd.
This year?
Yeah, this year. And 4th, 132nd. To make it a bit more interesting, we're going to swap 3rd and 5th next year.
A 2nd.
Yep.
A 4th.
Yep.
And then swap 3rd and 5th
Yep.
next year.
My 3rd will be your 3rd, and then, your 5th,
Okay.
my 3rd.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Thank you so much. I wanted to win one of these. I can leave now.
Might as well. Walker Little just went in the fucking 1st round.
I can fucking leave now. Okay. And this is the 21st pick.
Yes.
With the 21st pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Zaven Collins.
Okay.
After Jeremiah Owusu-Karamoah fell off, honestly, he could have gone anywhere there. Like, he really could have
Good
gone
job.
anywhere.
Good job.
The Washington could have taken him. The Bears could have taken them. They need some depth within their linebackers. Anyone could have taken them. He's clearly the 3rd best linebacking prospect in this class. And the Bears and honestly, with how their front 7 looks, put him in there. They're a top 10 defense.
Congratulations that you had.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, all right.
I was built for this moment.
You guys are going to go 8-8 next year, all right? 8-9.
9-8. Well, actually, they could win the division. What are you talking about?
All right, next pick.
All right, pick against Titans.
Oh, it's me. Oh,
I'm calling. I'm calling with the Green Bay Packers.
Oh.
Packers.
This might be kind of biased, but let me hear.
Okay, so for pick 22,
Okay.
I'm offering you pick 29, pick 135. It's in the 4th round.
Okay.
Pick 214. That's in the 6th, and then another 4th next year.
Are there any other takers? Any other?
No one's that dumb. Only Packers fans.
Yeah, I mean, he traded up 14 spots for a running back.
Hey, I didn't have control of the Bills pick. That wouldn't happen.
Hey,
Wait,
no one's that dumb. He just took Walker Little.
I'm sorry.
At least-
He's listed as a top 24 pick.
I have the top 100 prospects.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have-
He's not even on there.
I'm gonna have to decline it.
Okay.
It's not enough.
All right,
This is
fair.
Marvel.com, so I don't know.
It's not good enough. I think the Titans are going to stay right here, and I think with the 22nd pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, that's actually a deal that Gutekunst would make.
I know it is.
We tried. We
Yeah,
called.
Exactly.
But I think the Titans are going to take Greg Newsome here.
You motherfucker! That's what I wanted to.
Yeah. They lost Malcolm Butler. They lost Adoree Jackson.
Apparently, we're a Packers podcast. We do better draft.
We're a Packer podcast. We're a Miami podcast. I don't
We're
know.
just not a Bills podcast.
We're also a Sam Darnold podcast, so I don't know. I was thinking edge here, but Harold Landry is actually pretty underrated. By the way, he's actually monstrous in Madden. I don't know if you guys know about that, but and Bud Dupree. So their edge is pretty good, and so they're going to bring in Greg Newsome there to help with their backfield.
Okay.
That's probably where I should have traded for at the end, but we're not. But we're going to pretend that didn't happen.
The New York Jets at pick 23 select wide receiver Jalen Waddle.
We haven't taken him yet.
No.
That's actually
Holy
hilarious.
shit.
You guys are idiots.
Yeah,
Someone
but
took
Oh god, that's funny.
To be honest, though, to be fair, every draft has those kind of picks in it. Come on, now.
Yeah, it's usually the Raiders that do it.
Freaking Damon Arnett in the first round. Freaking Cleveland Farrell. I laughed at that one.
Are we at Pittsburgh on the clock now?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
You guys can offer me draft picks, but I think I know who I want here. But I'll listen.
No offers.
No
Nah.
offers. No.
No one likes Pittsburgh.
All right.
I don't think I have any picks. I'm actually done.
Well,
That's amazing.
Here in Steel Town, we are gonna go with an edge. Gregory Rousseau, Miami.
That's not a bad pick.
That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty. That's actually.
I was expecting Creed Humphrey.
I was expecting.
Not this time. Not this time.
The
I'm disappointed.
full circle.
We're gonna have to. We're getting someone to replace Bud Dupree, and we're gonna have someone that complement with T.J. Watt on the other side of the D line. So yeah, Rousseau.
All right. Jacksonville, pick 25.
Actually, before we get to Jacksonville,
Fuck you.
Just a quick word from our sponsor.
Hey, Table Breakers. This episode is brought to you by TC Wheelers, the best pizza food in Western New York. Not only do they have bomb-ass pizza, but they also have subs, calzones, appetizers, salads, and what I consider the best wings in Western New York. You can order them right now at www.tcwheelers.com, or if you're a bit more old-fashioned, you can give them a ring at 716-692-3632. TC Wheelers. Go get them.
Okay, and we're back. Jacksonville, pick 25. Any offers?
No.
Nope. Okay, good.
I have nothing to offer.
Good. Oh, yeah. We are going to go Trevon Moehrig, safety.
Good pick.
And I think I'm on the clock again with the
Yeah, you
Colts.
got the Colts.
Okay. So with the Colts, I'm going to go, you know what? With Anthony Costanzo retiring, I'm going to go Jalen Mayfield, tackle from Michigan.
That trade worked out for both sides.
All right. So the Lions are going to select at 27 wide receiver Rashad Bateman.
Ooh, that's good. That is good. How proud of yourself do you feel?
Trust me. I've been thinking about the Lions pick all day.
He has.
I have. I've been really trying to think about this Lions. I think they can get more value than when they would have gotten that 7th pick.
It's on the board. All right. Speaking of getting more, in pick number 28, the New Orleans Saints are going to get Elijah Moore, receiver.
You know what? I'm actually proud of you.
It's actually a pretty good pick.
You actually, because you went with Rondo Moore the last time, and you actually chose a better wide receiver.
Yeah.
You better keep that Rondo Moore.
You went for more.
Keep that for foreshadowing purposes, okay? I'll tell you in a bit. All right, 29.
All right, 29 with the Green Bay Packers. They won't do this, but I wanted Greg Newsome, which I think they might actually do on draft day. A lot of the offensive line talent that we may have wanted is also gone. So I'm going to go with a little bit of a sexy pick here, who I think would fit Matt LaFleur's offense pretty well. I'm going to go Kadarius Toney, wide receiver from Florida.
We can only dream, but that's a top pick.
He does those. He's kind of like a Deebo Samuel type.
Yeah.
Does those run options. Matt LaFleur would like that. Be a good wide receiver too to Devontae.
Well, we'll keep this remembered here.
All right.
All right, just give us a second.
All right, relax.
We got 2 minutes in the clock. All right, just give me 1 second.
You could have 10 if you want. How you guys doing it? You could have 10 if you want.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How you guys doing
We can
today?
actually be here till 6 in the morning if you want.
Terrific.
Yeah, we have all day. All day.
Okay, all right. So Arizona, we have to trade back in this draft. All right, but we're gonna
Thank the Beals.
We're gonna go on the D line here. We're gonna go after an edge guy, Kwity Paye, Michigan.
Nice.
And I pronounced his name right this time.
That actually is a sneaky good pick because Chandler Jones is pretty up there in age.
So is J.J. Watt when he's on IR.
Well, Chandler Jones was drafted in 2012. That means he's only a year younger than J.J. Watt. And J.J. Watt, he's a...
And Kwity Paye could play inside.
Yeah. Go right in there with Jordan Phillips.
Correct.
Lions again.
Oh, yeah, Detroit. 31.
All right, so the Lions are on the clock again, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The Lions are going to take offensive tackle from Notre Dame, Liam Eichenberg.
I've heard about him.
Yeah.
That's actually a sneaky good pick. He was...
Told you I was taking the Lions shit seriously. Got to give them some.
Man, you're already a better GM than their current.
Yeah. I like this. I think add some weapons for whether it's. I know they got what's his face Decker that they took in 2016 in the first round, but
Before we select our next future Super Bowl champion here at 32, does anyone want to give any offers here?
Jacksonville.
Yeah, I would like to move up one spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I would offer you pick 33. And what else we got here?
I mean, that's actually a big difference because that one spot, that person gets a fifth-year option. So I mean,
It is.
It's a big deal.
So I would offer you pick 33, and I would like to offer you pick 145 in the 5th round, and a 6th rounder next year.
Five. What? Whoa!
The Titans would like to make an offer.
You mean the Oilers? Okay, go ahead.
What is it? Okay, I guess back in 1997, I guess. But yeah, the Tennessee Titans would like to so they will offer you do a trade for next year's second.
Mm-hmm.
This year's second, so 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to Jacksonville.
A 4th, 126. That's it.
All right.
So 2 seconds and a 4th.
Sorry, Tennessee. We're gonna have to tough love here and decline you because with his pick, I want to make that 33rd pick. So we're gonna accept your offer because I know I'm not gonna. We don't have to select it, but we have a guy at 33.
What if I throw in next year's second?
You already did.
We have a guy at 33 who wants. So we're gonna accept your pick.
I want to know who that is.
All right, we'll tell you. Unless you pick him, so then
it's definitely not Walker Little.
Jesus Christ. I kind of just traded up to be exciting.
I know what this pick should be.
What?
Creed Humphrey. Or Landon Dickerson.
Well, what was the original pick?
Yeah, what do you think? I'm
No,
sorry. I took your pick from you. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Well, it's funny because I actually was thinking of those. But yeah, It's actually, the second guy was the guy I was going to pick. I was going to go Landon Dickerson.
Yeah, I think it's a good pick there
All right.
to sneak in.
And then what are we gonna do with
It's kind of
Ember?
funny because the guy that I was going to select at 32 on my draft board is ranked 33rd. So it actually works out perfect.
Mac fucking Jones again.
No, Ron.
He fell out of the first round again.
Yep.
No,
he was in it for last time.
No, it was Rondale Moore.
Oh, okay.
That's who I was trying to trade up for. I was trying to trade up for him.
Oh, see, that was our guy.
I was trying to trade up because the Titans actually have a low-key wide receiver.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Tom Brady can get
AJ Brown,
a younger
they got
receiver.
Josh Reynolds, but it's just no. They need some more. They
Tom Brady
lost a lot with Corey Davis.
Tom Brady can use a younger receiver at 30 because I don't know. AB's a nutcase.
I wonder if Tennessee would target. I've been seeing a lot that they might target Elijah Moore.
I did see
for
that.
their wide receiver 2 spot.
He went from the same school as AJ Brown.
Exactly.
So I think I thought about picking him there at the original. Like where was that?
22.
Yeah, I was thinking about picking him at 22, but I didn't know if that'd be a reach or not. But I honestly don't think it would be. Like I think he's one of the best route runners out of the wide receivers. But corner is such a need for them, so that's why I went in that direction.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the reason we're all here. Mr. Big Balls with the Bills.
I know. Okay, that was okay. We can at least agree that they're going to make some sort of. The whole reason why I made that decision was because I thought the Finns were going to pick one of them.
I think we can all agree.
And they're actually making a case that Etienne's better than Harris. They are making.
I think we can all agree the Bills will trade up, and I think we all agree that it will be for a running back. Some of you might not like that idea, but that's just how this table's thinking right now. I don't think it'll be that trade. I don't think it'll be for that price. I think by the time they do it, Najee will already be off the board. I think they're waiting for him to go off the board to do it.
To see how much they're gonna have to give up.
But I do think Etienne is the pick.
He will be a Buffalo Bill.
We already made the jersey edit, so they are kind of obligated to be pretty rude if they didn't.
I tagged him in it too. So.
I have a question for you guys though.
What?
Just take a serious one on this one. Do you have a question? Do you have something to say before I say this question? Because I probably
no, you can say it. You can say it.
Derail this. So say they trade up to get Travis Etienne or Najee Harris if they get him, but we're all saying Travis Etienne. In the trade, are they usually draft pick trades, or do you think they include a player like Singletary?
I think it would just be picks.
Yeah, I think it'd be picks. I don't think Singletary really has. I don't think there's anyone out there.
The whole reason why I did offer Singletary in with my original trade to the Cardinals was because who they have Edmonds and Connor.
Yeah,
and Connor, Edmonds is Edmonds, and Connor is only a 1-year deal. So Singletary, though, they add Singletary in there, and they actually have a.
Well, the thing is,
Singletary isn't that bad.
The way they work, they would rather have the picks. They'd just rather have the picks.
The picks too. I think. We all can agree that.
But I don't really. But other than that, I really don't know.
Ask that question.
I don't know what any other players that they could even offer.
No, they wouldn't. I don't think there'd be.
I'm just running. It's just popped in my head.
And then they don't
even have corner depth.
I think is crazy. Let's talk about this for a second. Everyone wants to talk about you don't want to give up this much for a running back. Don't draft a running back. But there's Bills fans out there that are okay with the Bills trading the 30th pick for Zach Ertz.
No,
I mean
he's an aging tight end.
You can't fight with the orbit confusion.
You're not
I'm sorry.
trading a first round pick for a dude that's an injury.
That's literally going to retire at any point.
And we're calling this right now. So this is what are we in April, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to call it in April right now. That Jacob Hollister is going to be way better than anyone in Bills Mafia predicts.
He had a great.
I agree. I agree. No, he's solid. I
honestly think people don't even realize what they have in him. I think he's going to be a pleasant surprise.
But I don't think that will eliminate them addressing that position later in rounds.
Yes.
No, I think Hunter Long is a name that we've talked about.
Brevin Jordan.
Yeah,
and I think that too. I think everyone wants this sexy edge rusher or the corner, and if you get an edge rusher at 30. He's not going to be.
None of them are good. No, this is a very weak edge class. This notion that just because he's a first-round pick, he's an All-Pro. No,
I think they're okay.
They want someone that's because I'm on the train where the Bills' running blocking was not good. It was one of the worst in the league. But you need someone that can go right into that backfield and make a change or make an impact right away. So
here's Etienne's runs. He's in 2017 he broke an 81-yarder. 2018 a 75-yarder, 2019 a 90-yarder, 2020 a 72-yarder. That's the home run hitter that
they've been
lacking.
Him and find something to expand Singletary somewhere else. and you have a 1-2 punch of Zach Moss and the CTN dude.
Don't forget Breda.
Matt Breda, you're great.
Yeah,
like
he's
third down,
fast.
Your third down dude, because you have Zach Moss and.
No, yeah, I think you'd see a lot of double backs with ETN and Breda.
I think everyone here would agree that the running back position has been devalued over years, and in 95 to 99% of situations, you don't draft a running back in the first round. I think this is a very unique situation where the running back position is being devalued by the whole NFL, so they slide, and the Bills are in a unique spot where
they don't need much.
That is their one glaring need on offense. Because I'll stand by this. Your quarterback cannot be your leading rusher, especially in December and January.
No. You can't take the hits.
No, you not only. I mean, the fact that you would have to rely on that. I mean, teams literally, even though we are great at passing the ball, the fact that teams can literally disregard the run is not a good thing.
Funny you should say that. ETN can also catch.
Exactly.
Last year he had almost 600 yards receiving with 48 receptions and 2 touchdowns, and he had a 46-yard was his long. No fumbles in his college career, though. Let's throw that out there. 0 fumbles in college.
3 out of the 4 games they lost all year. They lost 4 games. 4 games all year. I think if you have a reliable running game, maybe that they don't win all 3 of those. Maybe
and you're not going 17-0. I'm sorry.
What's also special about both Etienne and Harris is that they can both be like 3 down rusher. Well, Singletary is not that at all.
No.
They drafted him to be like that home run hitter, and he's just
no one on the roster is every down back.
And if Brandon Beane does draft a running back and move up the board to get him, it just shows, okay, he's a man that knows he made a mistake with Devin Singletary. Everyone's like, well, they shouldn't trade up to draft a running back. Well, they tried trading up to get Zach Moss last year, and they didn't, but they still got Zach Moss. So I think Beane will do what he's got to do to get the guy he wants.
Also, in running back, you said is the glaring need. We can all agree on this, and I mean, I don't think they'll miss on ETN if they trade up and get him. But even if they do miss with him, I mean, the offense still has good depth around it. They're like.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think they'll be good with either pick. I think they're both.
I mean, really, like if you address each need that people might think, edge, weak class overall, even the number 1 best edge rusher isn't that great in this class. I don't even know who that is, to be honest with you. There's no
one knows
who
it is because it changes every week.
Yeah. Exactly.
Aziz, Jason Owe, Kwity Paye, like it keeps jumbling between those 3.
I think this D line is good enough that they can
outscore the
week 1.
Outscore
also another thing where they could address is the left outside linebacker position with Zaven Collins. He would replace AJ Klein, and then that would just make their front 7 fully loaded. But other than that,
the only thing though is the Bills play a lot of nickel with only 2 linebackers, and we have 2 starting linebackers.
That's true
already. So I mean, you're looking at situational players then if you draft one of those guys,
or you get a 3 down back.
And even if this was up to me, the second thing, if I can't get one of those, I mean, the way I would go is corner. Just if I can't get either Etienne or Harris. But yeah, that's just me.
And a lot of the reasoning with the corner, I'm assuming you're talking about Asante Samuel.
Either him or like Eric Stokes,
Elijah Mold
maybe.
Okay, so those other 2 guys you mentioned,
Campbell,
second rounders.
Yeah,
you don't have to you know what I mean.
And I think this team has shown, if they've shown anything, is that we can develop late round undrafted
they can
corners.
literally pick. I even said that before, where they can literally pick anyone within like rounds 2 to 5 and make them decent.
Yeah, because they don't need a corner that to plug in right away.
They
can draft a corner and develop them. They have
depth there. It's the reason why that's why they play nickel packages, because that's just.
If this was 10 years ago, Harris and ETN would be top 20 picks. Easily.
They would.
Oh yeah,
Harris might be top 5.
Yeah. So I think that the Bills are in a great position that if you think they're reaching for a running back, that's an absolute great position to be in. If you can get that, if that's the only real need you need. Okay.
Like when you're only a few players away from the Super Bowl, it's not reaching.
When your offense is the way the Bills' offense is, I mean, I really don't see how with a spread offense like that, a guy like ETN wouldn't be able to get a groove going. No one's stacking the box against the Bills. No. Like, you're going to be the number 1 back, a very good back on a team that passes first. You're going to be like the 3rd, 4th option of ball carry.
I think he's going to get a lot of catches.
Ball touches. Well, I mean, that too.
I agree with you because I think a lot of teams are going to force the Bills to run the ball.
And they're gonna hate it and then this is where Bills Mafia is gonna be all like, oh, see, what good thing we got ETN. You know that everyone's gonna say that. It's just, it's like no one wants him right now because I honestly don't get the stigma of not drafting a running back.
Everyone's trying to everyone's trying to sound like a smart GM, and they're trying to catch on with the trend of don't draft running back in the first round, don't draft running back in the first. Okay, I get that, but in unique circumstances like this one, you do.
Yeah, I think ETN is the pick all day, every day. If it redrafts, no matter what, it's ETN.
You get a guy who could be a top 10 to 15. No, I'm going to say within a year or so, top 10-ish running back,
probably,
and for 5 years for free.
And for all those people that want the corner and the edge and all the safeties and shit, guess what? You can use every other pick in the draft for that.
And if it's an edge rusher, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah, because it's gonna be Rousseau, who should probably drop out of the first round because of injuries.
Okay, by the way, I'm completely okay if they get a running back, but they need to address the inner offensive line in the middle rounds.
They don't.
Okay.
They can.
I mean,
they can.
They got Sterling Tully.
No, inner offensive line. Inner offensive line.
At least a defensive.
No, I mean, there's never. I mean, every team should draft an offensive lineman somewhere.
And there's actually some other key guys that I've been looking at. Josh Myers from Ohio State, like he's from the Big Ten, and he was pretty much up there in run blocking. That's their biggest thing. That's what they really have to target within those rounds.
I mean, I like Trill. Was it Trill Norwood from Syracuse? You can get him in the third and fourth.
Yeah.
And so everyone bitching about not like. Do you want them to overreach for somebody that's not worth the pick? Like, I don't want Asante Samuel because McDermott coached his dad. That's literally why everyone wants Asante Samuel. Is because McDermott coached his dad in Philadelphia.
Wow.
That's it. So they're going to have Asante Samuel for that reason instead of getting a home run running back.
I mean,
it just doesn't make any sense.
They should have gotten Antoine Winfield last year instead of Gabe Davis.
It's stupid. The logic is just asinine.
Well, Antoine Winfield did just win a Super Bowl. I'm not saying it's his fault, but
I'm not saying though because Antoine Winfield was a Bill.
No, but Bills fans and Sabres fans are guilty of this shit. Where it's like, oh, it's this little connection that means it's meant to be, and like,
so
it just doesn't work out like that.
So logic, you don't draft a running back in the first round because that's just not what we do. That's just not what teams do anymore. But because someone has a certain name on the back of their jersey, and you have a little coaching connection from 20 years ago. Oh, that makes perfect sense.
And I can
no, it doesn't come down.
I'll tell Bills Mafia right now. If Asante Samuel, if Bean stays at 30 and Asante Samuel Jr. is a pick, that's a reach. 1,000%.
Where is he projected in the season?
I've seen him go as low as 61.
Oh, really?
Now, if they get ETN and they were able to get a Samuel in the second round as a pick, then that's different.
That's actually really. Oh, I mean, if
there's tons of corners, you can get a corner in the fourth, the fifth. There's tons of them, and there's two from Syracuse that are really good. The other guys, I can't pronounce his name, but
so in a scenario,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So in a scenario where Asante Samuel falls all the way down to 61, then that's actually because do you remember last year when AJ Epineza was projected to go in the first round
and he didn't,
and then he just didn't, and the Bills didn't even move, and they still got him. So it could be like something similar to that.
There's going to be cases of that every draft where someone's supposed to go top 20, and then they slide. Someone's going to get reached for. It's just a thing every year.
I mean, I did get Jalen Waddle at 27.
Hey, it happens.
So
Epineza is the reason why I don't think they should go to edge because I think they should give him because I know he's edge and defensive tackle, so I think
he's going to be good.
Give him a chance to shine still. So
there's only certain edge rushers that just develop right away. Like Chase Young's are always there.
Yeah.
Nick Bosa's, Joey Bosa's.
And if you talk to every Bills fan out there, they're like, let's cut Ed Oliver, let's cut this guy, let's cut this. Bills Mafia, that small percentage of Bills Mafia that's on like Twitter and Facebook talking shit, you don't know shit.
I mean, Jerry
Hughes, Walker Little drafting sons of bitches.
Yeah.
I mean, Jerry Hughes' replacement has to be addressed at some point, but I think he still. But
you can find him in the 6th round.
Yeah,
you can. I mean, Milano was a 5th rounder.
I think Matt Milano's a gem.
Like that was a gem, yeah.
Tom Brady, I hate the guy, but 6th rounder. I mean, you can
find all right. If we're gonna go in that pace, and we're pretty much gonna look for the shit in 5th round and just dust them off.
Because everyone's of the mind. The only talent. I mean, this happens every year. This is like the illusion of like the draft is the only talent you're gonna get is the first round. The way the media portrays like the draft is all 32 picks are these all pros just ready to go. Yeah. That's not the case.
No.
You know, I'm glad.
I love going through old drafts and just seeing like all the
chunk of the draft. I mean, day 2 and 3. I mean that.
No, for the past couple of years, they've been calling like the second round like the extension of the first round. Yeah. So
there's talent everywhere.
Like
you can find
like if you're not watching round 2 and 3, I know you just said that, but it's just that's
like here's one. Let's go back 3 years. Where's Josh Allen go if people knew how he could play right now?
Probably one.
A unanimous number one pick.
Probably the best quarterback in that draft right now. I don't know. Maybe
100%.
Baker
He
Mayfield is
I know the Ravens
close,
fans
but-
are going to be all sensitive about that shit.
No. Josh Allen's 100% better than Lamar Jackson.
We'll send this to the Ravens faithful.
Yeah, I'm definitely hashtagging Ravens.
Well, hey, the Ravens did it right. They picked Lamar at 32, and they got their franchise running back in the late first round. Like we're trying to do. We're trying to do.
Dual threat. The ultimate wildcat.
We're going to get so much hate from Ravens fans.
I don't care.
I mean,
I want all the heat. Bring it.
How'd the playoffs go for them?
17-3.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, what?
Oh, so what kind of talk?
I mean,
Taron Johnson was Lamar Jackson's leading receiver.
He did have more receiving yards than
Receiving yards and led the team in touchdowns.
So Ravens flock.
You hate to hear it.
You.
You hate to hear it.
Yeah. Has being a wild card team for the next 4
You're
years.
trading up. You're trading up for Justin Fields, and you know it.
we should have got the Ravens to trade up for that.
Well, there was a rumor that came out today. Well, a suggestion. Someone said that they should do that for Fields, but I mean, it's probably not going to happen.
I've heard a couple of rumors about the Bills potentially trading up for Kyle Pitts if he slides.
I know that's like probably a pipe dream, but I've heard it. There's rumblings, but there's no way he's sliding past 6 or 7.
I don't think he goes past 5.
Oh, he'll get past Cincinnati. If Jamar Chase, if Burrow really wants Jamar Chase,
I think.
Well, I also feel like
Sewell could be the pick.
Well, I think the way Cincinnati is just safe and conservative, and with what happened last year to Burrow, I think Sewell is just it might. I didn't pick him in this, but if I had to bet money, I'm going to say it's Sewell.
You just want to be fancy, but okay. Kyle Pitts does not fall out of the top 10.
No, not
a chance in hell.
Okay, there we go.
Not a fucking chance.
All right.
Question: if he slides to 8, does Carolina take him?
Pitt?
Get him in the farm with
Get
Darnold?
them in the pipeline. Yeah.
That actually would not be a bet. I think they would have no choice. I mean, okay, they could either go Sewell or Pitts there, and that's tough. Obviously, because either you get protection for Burrow for the next 10 years,
or you make Sam Darnold.
protection for Darnold for the next 10 years,
or you make Sam Darnold.
If he slides to 10, Jerry Jones doesn't give a shit. He's taking him.
Yeah. I don't think he slides that far.
He's going to slide because these quarterbacks are being so overvalued.
Scooter Magruder would love that pick.
We're doing all these Kyle Pitts. He's just going to end up going to 4 to Atlanta because they're going to trade Julio.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear about that?
What?
That they're talking to the Ravens.
I did see
taking
that.
27 and 31
for Julio.
Jesus, Des Bryant. Was Des Bryant still a Raven?
No. Yeah.
I know. No. But yeah.
But
Des Bryant, Julio Jones. Who else does he need?
I heard that. I mean, guys, we're recording on a Monday, but I don't know what's going to happen. But I heard that Julio to Baltimore because of giving. I don't know why you would go to Baltimore. You're not going to catch the football.
Does Ohio State put though at 4 or is 4 a question here?
What?
Is 4 up? Is 4 going to go with Julio?
No. 27, 31 would go.
I mean, 2 first-round picks in the same draft
for Julio
for one player with a cap situation. I mean, if I'm the Falcons, I take that, and then you would have 3 first-round picks. You'd get to keep a top 4 pick while in doing so.
In that case, that would actually.
And then you would get
that
Kyle
would
Pitts.
change.
You get Kyle Pitts at 4.
Yeah, that would change how I would.
Yeah,
but also a lot of things would change too because I do believe that Mac Jones doesn't fall out of the first round. I think he should, but I don't think he will.
I think
that's tough.
Mr. Walker Little. If Mac Jones is available at 20, I think that's a
for the Bears.
Yeah, I think that's a.
Wait,
I think.
Wait. We didn't consider this. What's the chance that the Panthers still go quarterback?
None.
I don't think so.
Slim to
I think that's
what I
smoking
thought.
mirrors.
That's what I thought.
They're currently trying to get rid of a different quarterback, so I don't think they want to take on another one.
I think
they're not going quarterback. No way. I'm excited, guys.
Because I've heard some rumblings. That's it. But
I'm going to call it Jimmy G gets traded somewhere.
New England.
Maybe. And then Niners trade for Bridgewater to mentor whoever they take for a couple games.
Yes.
And that'll be that.
Yeah.
I want to bet some beer.
I really think we should talk about that Niners pick too for a second because
It's going to end up being fucking Mac Jones.
Well, see, that's the thing. I was just going to say.
I heard it's between Lance and...
But Trey Lance is the smart pick, the good pick.
It is.
But Mac Jones, for some reason...
Well, because Mac Jones, he matches the Shanahan way.
Yes.
He's NFL ready now. And Kyle Shanahan said today, he flat out said the words, we're looking for our starting quarterback. Which, one, that's a slap in the face of Jimmy G.
Yeah.
Oh, entirely. And two, it's
because if they draft Trey Lance, he used to be a project. He shouldn't be starting right away.
Jimmy Garoppolo is going back to the.
I'm not going to lie, though. If you are Trey Lance, if you have to start right away, that's the team to do it with.
I'm sorry. I think they should go Justin Fields there.
Unless they're just lying, the report...
It could be smoke.
Rappaport said it is Lance or Jones. I mean, they could...
If they smoke, really smoking, you think the Jets are going to take Justin Fields instead of Zach Wilson?
Yes!
No, well...
It's just not going to happen.
Well, half the Jets staff is former 49ers, so they probably know what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
If they go Fields, then they get everything. Honestly, it's like a combination of Lance and Jones.
It should be Justin Fields.
Yes, dude, you think so?
Yeah.
You're saying I think for the Niners?
Yeah.
I don't think
it should be Justin Fields.
I'm no longer the train where I think Justin Fields is a bust. I think
he is. I think every quarterback in this draft outside of Trevor Lawrence is a bust.
Let me rephrase. Do I think it should be Justin Fields over Mac Jones? Yes. Do I would say Trey Lance should be the number one option.
Trey Lance has a higher ceiling.
He does. But
a lot of people are dissing Justin Fields because he's Ohio State quarterback. But all of his numbers,
I thought it was
he's more intelligent that they bring on, where he actually does go to the second read, where he does have that pocket presence, where he's mobile.
I may have jumped the gun with Denver on them. So I think New England's very much in play for Justin Fields, and I did think it was shitty that they came up with the epilepsy stuff. Or a week before the
but that's nothing. Shitty. I mean, that's no. Regardless. It's not.
But the fact that it had to come up,
it's really, there's a bunch of quarterbacks that play with diabetes and shit.
I think he's gonna be the first Ohio State quarterback that's successful.
No,
because everything I've read, we will.
He'll at least be. I think he'll be the.
I mean, that's a pretty okay. If he's at least successful, then
he's like Cardell Jones. He's a shorter version of Cardell Jones.
I don't know.
That's rude.
No.
That's rude to Cardell Jones. You're right.
Wow.
What?
The man has epilepsy.
The man was a defender. But that man was a one-read. That guy was a one-read machine.
There's no quarterbacks in this draft outside of Trevor Lawrence that are going to do shit. No matter where they go, they're not going to do shit.
Zach Wilson?
No.
Really?
If Darnold couldn't do it, what do you make you think Zach Wilson could? Because Salah's so good at head coach.
Yeah.
He's a defensive coordinator.
That's an entire different conversation. I don't
think that's organization.
No, I mean,
but the odds tell you, the stats tell you that
I think if we all agree for the
no, they won't.
I mean, if I agree, if we're the Jets, we would only pick Trevor Lawrence. Like, we don't think that Zach Wilson is better than Sam.
No, the problem is
that's what I'm trying to say. That Trevor Lawrence is the only quarterback where you give up your quarterback for. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Well, Sam Darnold's cut them out of Trevor Lawrence with those 2 wins.
I mean, Sam Darnold should still be a Jet, and the second pick in the draft should be Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're having a serious ass conversation about it, that's what it should be. 100%.
I know, I agree with you, but that's not Jets mentality.
I know. The Jets are idiots. That's why they're fucking in New Jersey.
Well, I don't think Zach Wilson's going to be... he's probably not going to be successful right away because of the Jets, but I think Zach Wilson is... I think he deserves to be that second prospect because of his tangibles.
Sam Darnold was a sure thing. Remember that. He was the most polished quarterback.
That's the Jets' fault.
Well, but Zach Wilson's going in the same situation.
But,
did I say that I agree with what they did?
There is no Adam Gase this time.
Okay.
That's a big deal. No, that is a big deal.
First-time head coach. Who only knows the defense side of the ball.
Okay,
who's his offensive coordinator?
I don't care if he's coaching himself. That's better than having Adam Gase. Yeah.
No, but it's Zach Wilson deserved to be the second.
They should have kept Darnold. They're going to regret not keeping Darnold.
In this entire conversation, we go back in time and we convince the Jets, listen, just build around this man. Idiots. We even defended Darnold during the season.
I know.
We did. We actually go back. We defended him.
They're going to regret it so much.
We said they should draft Trevor Lawrence. No, they shouldn't because Sam Darnold's a good quarterback, but they didn't give him the right fucking pick. That's a different thing. But if we are the Jets right now, Zach Wilson is not better than Darnold. Like, I'm not saying that he's worse than Darnold, but you don't pick Zach Wilson. You only get him if it's generational. Yeah. Zach Wilson isn't exactly generational, but he can at least get you there. The same thing as Sam Darnold.
He looks like a fucking Backstreet Boy. I hate all these dudes.
Okay, that is our freaking draft analysis. That's Zach Wilson. Looks like a Backstreet Boy and go fuck himself.
Well,
Does he get points because his school is a Mormon school?
no, but he does.
Shit.
You do get points if you looked into his tweets. I'm not going to bring them up, but people were digging up old tweets, and it's not good. So
He looks like he looks like a Jet though. He really does.
what? He looks like a piece of shit jersey.
No, I'm gonna say
asshole?
right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say right now. Mac Jones is gonna be a bust.
They're all going to be, except for Trevor Lawrence.
No, he's gonna be the worst quarterback out of all those. I know that's not really saying much. Trey Lance, if he goes to the right situation, can be successful.
Trey Lance will be the second most successful quarterback.
Trey Lance better hope Atlanta,
I think
Atlanta takes him. Or
I think
San
Trey Lance can be the Josh Allen of this draft.
100%. I can agree with that.
At least we agree with something.
Well, it's good. We don't have to agree all the time.
Oh, okay.
That whole like mantra how he's been like the most doubted.
Who?
Oh, absolutely. That's why I think they made a video for him.
But yeah, overall, Justin Fields has a lot to overcome. We're gonna see where we're gonna see where he goes, and then we'll talk about it. Zach Wilson's gonna have a lot to work on in New York or New Jersey. Excuse me. It's gonna be a mess probably. Trey Lance, I think, is the second most successful quarterback of this draft after Trevor Lawrence. Ralph Kruger's gonna ruin Trevor Lawrence. Sorry, I have to. And then Mac Jones. I mean, if he ends up good somewhere, if the Niners really did trade away their whole future for him and it works, if they find a way for it to work.
If it doesn't, John Lynch and Shanahan are gone.
Yeah,
I
know.
I just came up with a really funny meme. So you know that one meme with like Henry Cavill and Jason Momoa?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a meme where it's Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is Superman, and then Jason Momoa with like red eyes, very red eyes, and it's Ralph Kruger.
Oh boy.
Expect that to come out in the next couple days.
Guys, are you excited for
Hell yeah.
live?
I mean, hey,
live,
I love the draft.
Oh yeah.
No, we go live.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah. No, I've been waiting for this for like 7 months.
So yeah, if you're listening to us,
we're gonna be live.
We're gonna be live draft analysis of the Bills pick. So at 21 when they trade Travis Etienne.
wait. Okay, I know there's no chance of it happening, but if my trade happens the exact same situation, it turns out to be in that pick, what do we do?
What do you mean? What do we do?
You mean if it's the Cardinals?
Yeah, if they trade up with the Cardinals.
Oh, we're gonna butcher that trade because it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'll still at the end of the day.
I can at least admit that.
I'll still like the pick, but I'll hate that we gave up that much to get there.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
So I think that's the pick.
Trying to be too flashy.
But yeah, I mean, we love the draft. I mean, we probably butchered this fucking. I think the trades. The trades overstimulated us a little bit.
Yeah, especially Ritz.
What we're gonna do is that we're gonna post this, and then we're gonna see how things turn out to be.
Can you change your Twitter handle to like Walker Little Stan or something?
Yeah, you should do that.
Only if he goes in the top 20, like I had him.
You didn't have him in the top 20, did you?
Pick 20.
No, he had him.
Oh yeah,
it was
Bears.
picked,
yeah, fuck. I'm sure you heard of that guy.
I'd be thrilled if that happened.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
Creed Humphrey in the corner, like, God damn it.
I will drive.
Creed Humphrey wasn't bad. Come on.
I will drive to Twitter headquarters and get you a blue check mark, bud. If they take one.
Oh no. This is Creed Humphrey mad that he didn't go in the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. You guys tag Creed Humphrey. Now we didn't pick him, and now he's gonna fucking be mad at us.
Yeah.
He goes in the first
You know,
round in general.
you got us our hopes up, and you ruined it. So that's where we're gonna lose all our pedigree.
He's going to Tampa.
You know what?
That's actually not bad.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He's going to protect Father Tom over there in Sunnyside, coastal Tampa.
That actually isn't. Actually, I can see Creed Humphrey.
You know what I noticed?
Let's talk about a little.
We could have started the episode after the mock draft because we probably butchered that. So everything we've said since is pretty good. So
sorry about that, guys.
So hopefully you've all enjoyed the second half of the episode. Clearly, our profession is analysis after the fact, not trying to do the actual,
We
thing.
don't pretend to be who we aren't.
Yeah.
Right? Did I say that right? I don't know.
I mean,
To be fair, we each control like 6 teams, and that doing the trades for everyone.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But we'll try again next year.
Like we pretty much get paid the GMs with 6 salaries at the same time.
8.
We're gonna be taking a year hiatus to perfect it for next year.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Don't forget we got to do the NHL draft too in July.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I can't wait.
that'll be fun.
I can't
That'll be
wait.
real
I can't.
fucking
Yeah, I
fun.
can't wait. I can't wait for the Bills to fall all the way down to 5th.
Owen Power is. Did you say the Bills?
I'm at the Sabres. man.
Owen Power is just rooting for the Bills to win, or the Sabres to win these last couple games.
Oh, you know, if they would have won their last game, they would be out of. They wouldn't be in last place anymore. They would have won the last one. So they would have been screwed.
Anyway.
Eighth pick, we're coming.
We predicted it.
Does anyone else have anything stupid to say today?
No, just follow us on social.
Yeah.
At Crippling Sports.
If you want to.
Yeah,
want
I
Not if
really.
you want to. You should. We are quality content.
Follow us on.
Oh, I know we are. I'm just saying.
We're better than half those other fucking hacks out there. So.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, we might mess up here and there, but
At least we're real.
Yeah.
We're real.
We'll
unlike
give
the
you a
rest of you
good
guys.
time.
We don't give you fancy stats, but we at least give you
We don't
stuff to laugh at.
patter around.
Exactly.
You know.
you don't even know how to use that properly.
Oh, I know. I'm using it. I'm using it improperly in purpose.
All right, let's stop this episode before something happens.
But just remember to follow and subscribe to us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and first off, I want to give a quick shout out to Daniel Oshier and Peter Camino for allowing me to use their drone footage of Bill Stadium for our most recent video, Full Wagon. You guys should definitely check it out. It's hilarious. It took me a couple weeks to make because of several changes, but it was definitely worth it. But thank you so much to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And remember to follow us on those platforms to get your weekly dose of mediocrity.
Everywhere you look.
And that's what's ending this episode.
Let's go circle those wagons, boys.
All right.
Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
Enjoy the draft, everyone.
We'll see you Thursday.
You can complain. I mean, 70% of you are going to complain. So
Yeah.
We have Chris Berman locked up.
maybe we'll be. Why? He's a nice man. Maybe we'll be complaining too. Who knows what'll happen? Sit back, relax, have some beers, have some pizza, and you're not the GM, so calm the fuck down.
Go smash some tables on Thursday.
Peace out, table breakers.
See ya.